See what we can do here. There's the Tailwind. Do they go with Spoutin'? Yo! What? That's a slow Kyogre. I'm outspeeding you? Under Tailwind? You have like no speed investment? What? I got the call right. Well, there's the cold open, I guess. Howdy ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke Vgc here. Today, I will be using a team that I found by Zero Poke on Twitter, featuring Choice Specs, Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Assault Vest Volcanion, and Dozogiri. My favorite duo. Been playing a lot of Dozo, I'm not even going to front with you. But let's take a quick look at the team. So, restricted number 1, Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Tera Ghost, Choice Specs with Astral Barrage, Psychic, Pollen Pup, and Shadow Ball. Just max 252. Really interesting set. More damage than you would expect. So in best of 1, you're going to pick up KOs that your opponent doesn't think you're going to be able to pick up, which is going to do some really fun stuff for you. But it is like super exposed because like if you get rid of Smeargle, you don't have any other redirection. You do have Choice Scarf Tatsugiri with Icy Wind, but the problem is that it is slower than the Calyrex, which means it's not going to be faster than other max speed Calyrexes, so keep that one in mind. But yeah, it is a pretty volatile lead, but if you can kind of catch your opponent off guard, pick up those KOs, you'll just sweep with the game after that, because it goes fast real good. We also have Smeargle, Tera Ghost, Focus Sash Moody with Spore, Wide Guard, Follow Me, and Fake Out Super Standard, just with Wide Guard over the Decorate, because you don't have a Wide Guard mon elsewhere, and Decorate's fine, but this is a little too fast for immediate offense, so you don't really want to take the time to do that. Yeah, not too much to talk about. 12 HP, 244 defense, max speed, Jolly. This is a super standard Smeargle set, just with Wide Guard over Decorate. The second restricted of choice is Volcanion, Tera Fairy, Assault Vest, Water Absorb with Heat Wave, Steam Eruption, Earth Power, and Tera Blast. Not super fast. It hits 894 speed, so if you get a couple to Icy Winds off, that'll outspeed a lot. So a few important things. 236 to hit the bump, and then 204 HP, 28 defense, 12 special defense. So this thing has a really good defense stat of 120, but just a base 90 special defense. So the Assault Vest really kind of brings up the overall bulk on this thing, which is really good. Its moves are strong. You have Heat Wave, just a chance to burn. Steam Eruption is a 110 base power, 95% accurate move that can burn. Earth Power, and then you can pick up opponents with a surprise Tera Blast, Tera Fairy, Tera Blast, which is really cool. Next is Dragonite, Tera Normal, Choice Band, all standard, multi-scale, so not Inner Focus, but multi-scale with Extreme Speed, Rock Slide, Low Kick, and Iron Head. That is so funny to me that this thing has no stab moves. No Dragon type move, no Flying type move, nothing. It's 244 HP, 252 attack, Adamant, so max attack, and then just 12 speed, hits 102. I get why you don't have that much speed, because you otherwise want to, you're going to click Extreme Speed most of the time. And the HP there gives you an odd number, which is helpful, so I understand these things, but yeah, I am interested to try out multi-scale with this set. Normally, I would always expect it to be Inner Focus, but who knows? Let's give it a go. Low Kick, I think, is a really good addition, though, with all of the heavy Pokemon, since this is still a double restricted meta. And last but not least, we have Dondozo and Tatsugiri. The Tatsugiri is super standard Choice Scarf Commander, but Tera Dragon, not a defensive Tera, or Tera Stellar, which you sometimes see with Muddy Water, Draco Meteor, Icy Wind, and Surf. Surf is there because if it's next to Volcanion, you can click Surf, it'll absorb, heal up, and then go from there. I'm noticing you don't really get that off that much. I don't get to do that much, but I do think I face a lot of Miraidons today, which makes that combo really tough. And then lastly, we have Dondozo, Tera Fairy, Leftovers, Unaware. Fairy's a little odd with Wave Crash, Body Press, Substitute, and Protect. Normally, you'd see Order Up somewhere on here, but because you do not have Electric Terrain and you are not Tera Grass, you need Sub to help against Spore. So it makes sense, this moveset, and it's also EVs are like super different. Normally you'd see like max special defense, max HP, barely any HP, just 28 HP, 84 defense, and then super fast, 228, so it hits 168 speed, and 164 special defense. So, I mean, that's pretty standard, but the rest of this, I'm interested to see how this works. It's not as bulky as you would normally expect. Especially it's fine, but yeah, in the HP department, I would expect way more. So, because you want to get as much as you can out of the leftovers recovery. So how are you going to utilize the team? Well, most of the time, I'm going to lead something like Calyrex Shadow Rider plus Smeargle. That's super duper common. Then with either Volcanion Dragonite or Dondozo in the back, depending on which one you think is better to the rest of the team. The goal is to pick up 2 KOs as quickly as possible, disrupt with Smeargle, bring out the back 2, clean up, call it good. That's how you want to make it work. If I'm not doing that, that's really like most of the time. You can like combo some stuff. So I could do like Shadow Rider Dozo. I could do Smeargle Volcanion, Smeargle Dragonite, stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, I'm leading those 2 with another 2 in the back. It's a relatively linear team. Definitely suited for best of 1, I think. Not particularly best of 3, but I'm most interested to kind of see how this thing works as we go along. So thank you, Pokemon CIR. Thank you so much, Zero Poke, for making and sharing this team. And thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. And let's go ahead and hop into the battles. All right, Iron is using kind of standard Miraidon Calyrex Ice Rider with Iron Hands, Ensign, Farigiraf, and Iron Treads. Dozo, in theory, is good here, except into half the team. Mainly just Miraidon, Iron Hands. Out the gate, Miraidon seems like kind of a tough matchup for this team, I'm not gonna lie. Especially with no... I mean, I quad resist here to... But I'm weak to Miraidon and Hands, right? I'm gonna go with these 4, but yeah, Miraidon seems like really tough for this team. I don't see like a clear path here. It's kind of my problem. Miraidon Farige, okay. So they're probably gonna Volt Switch. No Helping Hand either. But I would anticipate a Volt Switch Trick Room. I can't put anything to sleep. And I can't fake it out. Oop. I'm just gonna have to do this. If we pick up Farige here, we're in pretty good shape. Ooh, Scarf. That's fine. They go into Iron Hands, yeah. So I need to pick up Farige here with Pollen Puff. So I kind of wish this Smeargle was a Indeedee. Oh, okay, we pick it up. I bet that's a roll. I'm curious on that. Okay. So we have Miraidon now. We can click... I mean, it's +1 in specs. And neutral. Okay, I think I want to go Dragonite. Follow me. I think I see the play. Yeah, that's fine. And they should go for... what? Snarl. Beautiful. That's fine. Well, there's Scarf. We know that for certain. So we can actually kind of lock them in here. Hold up. Knowing that their Scarf is pretty massive. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to low kick. And Earth Power Miraidon. Okay, that's fine. This is still going to do a lot. Yeah. So another low kick does it. What do they go for, low kick? So, okay. I'm going to low kick Calyrex again. And Steam Eruption. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Because now they're going to go for a single target attack. Yeah, okay. Wild Charge, perfect. That's actually good, because now they take that additional chip. So this is pretty good. How many more turns of Electric Terrain are there? That's my question. Because now I can just Tera, Ghost, Astral, and low kick into hands. I don't think they... Especially if this is the last turn of Terrain, which it might be. Yeah, but now it'll come back out, which kind of stinks. But that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and low kick hands. Tera. Astral Barrage. I don't actually think they'll be able to KO because they're Scarf. Oh, and no Tera either. Okay, so they're going to go Tera Electric, probably. That will give me 2 opportunities to low kick into them. So there goes Iron Hands. Scarf Miraidon's pretty bad, right? Yeah. I guess I could have went Tera Ghost, Wide Guard. Yeah, but, like, I'm still not in a good position, you know. I end up in this same position, so I'm not super in love with that. So I get a low kick. I do have my multi-scale broken, which isn't my favorite thing in the world. I go for Astral Barrage. I'm double choiced right now. They're definitely going to go for Tera Electric, full Electro Drift into something, right? Yeah. This will probably take Cali because I have no bulk on it. And then I'll just need to survive with Dragonite, or this low kick will need to pick up. Either one of these two will... Oh! Okay, well, that's game. Good GG's. GG's. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't live anyways. I mean, this is single target +1 choice specs Tera boosted. Yeah, goodbye, Miraidon. I win. Maybe they were calling the protect there. Lo and behold, I can't do that. Could I have played that game any better? That's my question. Good GG's, Iron. I don't know. Miraidon seems really tough for this team in general, particularly Scarf Miraidon. I was okay with doubling into the Protect there, because then I get the free swap into Calyrex, and then I can just click Astral Barrage, which they were punished for. They didn't want to Tera there. They wanted to save for Tera Electric. The 2 questions I have are... Nope. Did Pollen Puff, Calyrex, Shadow, Timid, Max with Pollen Puff and Ridge. We'll do this. Okay, so Pollen Puff is a roll on standard Arubega for Farigiraf, but it is 75% in my favor. So 75% chance to one-hit KO that Farigiraf, pretty good odds. And then that kind of, if they got that Trick Room up, I think we lose on the spot. But I can't necessarily think of a better, because unless we just hope they think we're Inner Focus and we go Dragonite, and then we're actually multi-scale. I don't know on that one. But yeah, so 75% of the time, that's good. That's in our favor. And then the other thing I wanted to try is Dragonite, Terra Normal, Choice Band with Low Kick. And then we'll go Miraidon. If it's Choice Scarf, Terra Electric. Low Kick never picks up the one-hit KO. So yeah, if they just went after Calyrex there, I lose that battle. And that's kind of the rub on that one. But because they went after the Dragonite, then I get the Calyrex Shadow, Choice Specs, Terra Ghost, Terra. Yeah, we're always picking up there. +1. Yeah, yep, always picking up with Astral. So they threw, and then they just go for another one. So yeah, they should have gone after Calyrex, but because they didn't do that, they lost. So good to know those calcs. Thinking back on the match, maybe, yeah, then I just like lead Dragonite. Assume that they think I'm going to be Inner Focus and not multi-scale, and then I can just kind of go from there in the battle. But I don't know. I'd have to consider. That's a pretty tough matchup, but good game to my opponent either way. Let's do another one. Okay. We have Magearna, Ice Rider, Amoonguss, Mimikyu, Annihilate, and Incineroar. Dondozo might actually be pretty good for this one. I'm kind of good with you and you. No Volcanion? Yeah. Because if they lead what I would presume to be Scarf Annihilate, like, I don't want to Terra Dondozo in this. I always want to Terra either Calyrex or Amoonguss. So, depending on what they lead, I have plenty of options. They don't have a way to stop a Spore. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see the vision. Dondozo is really good into CIR plus Magearna. Because it ignores all of the boosts. Okay. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine to Terra Ghost Astral, Spore into Mimikyu. This is fine. The only specific play that can punish this is a swap into Incineroar right now. But even then, it's not gonna, like, enjoy it. Yeah, okay, we're good. Because I can always Wide Guard next turn. Yeah. That's about what I anticipated. Because now Mimikyu is going to rely on its Disguise. And then I can just click Spore into... Yeah, so it's going to break Disguise. They specifically have to break Disguise with Safety Goggles. Yeah. Or Lumberry. Okay, cool. Now, I should still be faster, so that's fine. If they go into... Again, they specifically have to be Terra Grass. Which I don't think they are. But yeah, this comp is really good for these Pokemon. Yeah. Who do they go into? Incineroar? Yar. This should 2-hit KO. They're dark. Yeah, so if they wake up here, they've got a possibility, but they should have Magearna in the back. So we should still totally be fine. Because this will do 50% to Amoonguss for sure. Yeah. Now I can just follow me, Astral, even if they wake up in Trick Room. No, and they don't wake up. Okay, I think that's just GG's. Another speed drop's not amazing, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and Astral again. Spore, I guess. Yeah. Hope you live, I guess, but you shouldn't. Now I just need to think about PP management for Astral Barrage. I'll have Dozo in the back for sure, but... Okay. I'm -2 speed, which isn't my favorite thing in the world, but I should still be faster than kind of whatever they want to throw out. Yeah, but you can't Terra. I'm +1. I'm Terra Ghost. I think they just lose right now. Like... Nothing in the back can save you. And you definitely have Magearna. If you're somehow EV'd to survive... yeah, they're trying their best, but there's nothing you could do now. They're somehow EV'd to survive +1 Terra Ghost Choice Specs Astral Barrage. I'll go to Betty Bye. And then who's left? Magearna could have safety goggles. That is viable. But now Dozo just cleans up no matter what. Yeah, the only thing that they would have to maybe answer this lead is Annihilate. But even then, I just follow me, Astral. You're not normally running Terra, Dark, or Normal on Annihilate like that. You're running Terra Grass. So I still get a neutral... Yeah, battle was canceled. Yeah, I mean, Dozo comps like this with like fast, immediate offense plus Dondozo in the back is pretty terrible. Like, this is such a bad matchup for them. You have to play out of your mind to win this in that, because I have Unaware Dozo in the back, just like doesn't care about anything. So my opponent played well. They did the best with what they could, but unfortunately they just got... I mean, the matchup's just so bad. Just so bad to them. I think personally they needed to like lead Amoonguss maybe and go from there or something. I don't know. In that instance, they needed to create a lot of 50-50s and force me to kind of mess up. That would have worked in their favor, but there is just like there's nothing they could really do once I get going. So good game either way to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay. We have Darkrai, Illumise, Groudon, Rillaboom, Iron Valiant, and Hydrapple. Okay. We have Wide Guard, which is pretty good. I mean, we have... Yeah. Dragonite. I mean, if they didn't have the Rillaboom, I think Dozo's good here, but... Yep. We're going with the tried and true Smeargle Calyrex. I'm fairly certain both Illumise and Iron Valiant get Gravity. Let's take a look together. With Prankster. No, Illumise does not. Oh, Iron Valiant doesn't either. Well, wait. Well, then who's the Gravity person? Yeah, Illumise, Darkrai. Are we sure? Sweet Scent. They get Sweet Scent, though. Prankster Sweet Scent. Calling it. Wide Guard. Fallen Puff. That's fine. Tailwind. Yep. Okay, I've revealed the Wide Guard, so they're not going to go for the Dark Void, right? Yeah, they're going to go for a Dark move into this slot. Right, there's no way they click Dark Void. And I'm going to go into Dragonite. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if they go for the Dark Void, GG, good game. Yeah. What I figured. Yeah. Cool. So I want to keep Smeargle around. Ah, dang, that's Stinky Pinky. So I'm actually going to go into Volcanion. Tera. And Extreme Speed Darkrai. I don't know what they are. They're not Covert Cloak. For sure. Because they wouldn't have protected that turn. Oh, Andy Vgc just posted a new video. This is not going to KO, but it'll do a nice chunk. Sheesh! There's the Sweet Scent. There's the Ice Beam. Nice. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Heat Wave. And E-Speed into Darkrai again. If they go Terra Ghost, they go Terra Ghost. Albeit, I don't think they are. I don't think they're... No, they're Covert Cloak on. Yeah, so they're probably Sash. Terra Ghost. Yeah. I mean, if they miss one of these, we're in a good position. They just got to miss one. They're not... It's not 100% accurate. It's only like 80-something% accurate. No, wait, it's Sweet Scent. Oh, that should be the same, though. Oh, no, they just do it again. That's fine. Yeah. I burn a turn of sleep right away, which is fine. So I'm okay with this. They're gonna set up another Tailwind, but that's fine. So I mean, I'm cool to just like start ripping stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and Heat Wave and waste burn a turn of sleep here. I mean, I should kind of preface though, I like still don't respect this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just like hoping for sleep turns, doing your best. Like, yeah, I'm not. There's Tailwind again, which is totally fine. There's Dark Pulse. I wake up. Please miss the Illumise. Thank you. Okay. So there goes Darkrai. So all I have to do now is stall Trick Room, right? I wonder if they even have an attacking. It's Tailwind, Sweet Scent, Encore, Bug Buzz? Like, see how annoying that is? Like, I just get a first turn wake and all of a sudden they're in a bad mood, you know? Groudon? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he can't miss, but I can always fake out Astral, especially if I wake up this turn. So we're still in a fine enough position. Yeah, okay. Wow, really lucky. Super lucky right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, we're -6. Blades will pick up both for sure. Yeah. 2 first turn wakes is really lucky, but I mean, that's the fault with this strategy is like, okay, I'm just gonna put you to sleep and hope for the best. Like, there's a little bit of skill there, but it's an innate lack of, like, you're relying on RNG. I don't want to say there's a lack of skill, because that's not particularly fair. Okay. Two turns of Tailwind. Something that could know Wide Guard. Little. I still think I do this. Hydrapple is fine. Could fake out, yeah. Ah, they might be Choice Band. Okay. They're certainly not AV. Hydrapple. Oh, they're... Okay. Do I survive a Heat Crash? That's my question. Ugh, really unlucky on the Moody's. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Astral Barrage. And follow me. I don't think they go for Precipice Blades. Because the Wide Guard's too obvious, you know? It's a 50-50 here. Either they go for P-Blades, or they go for something like Heat Crash. Now that I've seen the leftovers and know that they're not... If they were banded, I go Wide Guard every day of the week. Nice. Okay. That's pretty massive, actually. Yeah, I think that secures me the game. Yeah, I think I win. Because you shouldn't have spread moves. Oh, and I'm still faster anyways. There goes Hydrap. There goes Illumise, and now their Tailwind expires this turn. Yeah, Fickle Beam. I'll go down to Sash, which is fine. I don't even go down to Sash. yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, we got lucky with the sleep turns. Like, that was pretty massive. Is there a way I could have played this to where I don't get lucky with the sleep turns, you know? We know we're faster than our Drapple. Neither of these learn... Do either of them get priority moves? I guess in the slight instance that, I don't know, Hydrapple gets Sucker Punch. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Follow Me. But I know they're not Scarf, either of them. Yeah. So it's like, could I have played in a way... Tera Ghost and a willingness and a necessity to protect turn 1 makes me think that they were Focus Sash anyways. Because they don't have Miraidon, so the Iron Valiant probably has Booster Energy instead of Sash. So I can't KO. I could have gone for Rock Slide, I guess. Could have locked into that. I don't know. We had to get pretty lucky there with the 2 first turn wakes, that's for sure, but I think playing around that sometimes, you just, like, when you play those sleep strats, you just kind of got to do that, you know? I think we played the first couple of turns really well, and then they started getting the Sweet Sense off and everything, so, but... Yeah, I mean, if you take down Darkrai, their team... what was the 4th move? Protect on Illumise? I don't know, because they revealed Sweet Scent, Tailwind, and Encore. They never revealed the 4th move. Is it attacking move? Does it get like Moonblast or something? Like, no? Bug Buzz? That would be my guess, something like that. But yeah, I just, like, I'm not a fan of those kinds of teams because, as you can see, like, you're just going to go for sleep turns and then hope for the best. And if you don't get them, well, then you lose, you know? And I don't really find that particularly fun for me, at least. I like being in control of my play instead of just relying on luck like that. So... Either way, good game to my opponent. And we got lucky. Alright, let's do another one. Why all the Miraidons? Miraidon Groudon. This is actually, like, terrible for me. Okay. Miraidon, Whimsicott, Raging Bolt, interesting. Groudon, Iron Bundle, and Giraffe. I don't think I can win this. I'm gonna be so for real right now. I think this is an auto loss. Like, for realskis right now. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Can't put things to sleep. It's these 4 for sure. Probably Specs, Mirai. Or is it Scarf? It might be Scarf. Nah, no, not with 2 forms of speed control. It's not Scarf. There's no way. Yeah, I don't know, man. This one looks really tough. I'm not even gonna front right now. It is a toughie. All right, Dillyweed. Miraidon Whimsicott? Yeah, okay. I don't think it's Sash on Whims, for sure. I don't know if Tera... Ugh. Oh my golly, this is gonna be bad. Do they swap into for Ridge here? They definitely have Groudon in the back. Like, I can fake out, right? I think I go fake out into Miraidon and Astral. My reasoning here is that... Okay, cool. Because if they do swap into for Ridge, they don't get the speed control, and I still do a ton of damage. So now I can follow me next turn and Astral Barrage again. Yeah, because if they swap out, I still get this off and I get a bunch of damage onto Miraidon. Pack Rose. Okay, this is fine. Okay, so now I can just follow me. Astral again. I'm actually okay that Whimsicott didn't go down to this. Because now they don't get a free swap into something, and I use up another turn of Tailwind. Light Screen, okay. Parabolic Charge. Wasn't expecting that. But I can't go Wide Guard now, right? This will be single target. Maybe with Tera. Maybe I should have Terra'd then. But I'm not calling Parabolic Charge here. Oh, Light Screen. I was like, why'd that do so much less? Parabolic Charge might be, like, super bad. Groudon. Okay. I still have a shot. I still totally have a shot here. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Send in it. At this point, they definitely don't have Ridge in the back. They would have brought it out by now. Okay, cool. Go for Precipice Blades. Go for Precipice Blades. Yeah, let's go. Okay. We're still in this. This should pick up Miraidon now with the additional power boost. No, it does not. Okay, but you're probably Specs, right? Okay. So who do I think's in the back? Probably Bolt, right? Like Raging Bolt is in there. I'm doing this because they're probably going to swap out Miraidon and go for a single target move on Groudon. That's my guess. If they double, they double. There's nothing I can do about that. Dang. Okay, yep. GG's. Okay. So they're not Specs or Scarf. They're AV then, probably. Precipice Blade, you want to miss? You want to miss? No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that's GG's. I don't know how I win that, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that is tough. Dozo is terrible. With all the boosts. They're about to Rising Voltage me. They've got Sun. They've got Electric Terrain. Gonna do this. How fast is my Volcanion? No, there's no way, dude. They have too much. They have too much offense. Okay. Miss. No. Volcanion has a really good natural defense. Yeah, okay, I live. Ah, and they're faster, yeah. Into Groudon, 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 Groudon. Oh, okay, okay, wait a minute. We still lose. But we're gonna lose a little less. Slower than Groudon. Yeah. I don't know if locking into E-Speed there is any better. We definitely Earth Power Miraidon, right? We always double the Miraidon slot in case he misses with P-Blades. Or he goes for the Heat Crash and I quad resist. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I need you to miss 2 Precipice Blades. That's the only way I win this. Nah. Okay, GG's. Yeah, that's so tough. Like, Dondozo doesn't feel really good. Smeargle is okay, but he can't put things to sleep. I straight up don't know. Like, that one to me, I'm like, I don't know how I win that. Like, you know? Volcanion could just get obliterated by an E-Drift if I think it's mixed. If I had known that it was AV on Miraidon, maybe I would have played it a little bit differently. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to, like, really play through that. That is a tough matchup for this team. That is super hard for Miraidon, Groudon in particular, but... yeah, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Every team's gonna have really bad matchups. I kind of brought myself in with a couple of plays, but overall, I am not currently seeing a clear line on how I beat that team. So, good game to my opponent, Dillyweed. You did a good job. Right. Let's do one more. Okay. Interesting team. We have Mewtwo, Rillaboom, Koraidon, Walking Wake, Scizor, and Blood Moon Ursaluna. I'm upset that I haven't got to use Dozo today. That's upsetting. But is it good here? Maybe. It's not bad. If I can get rid of the Rillaboom, it's pretty good. We have what? 1, 2, and Body Press is pretty good. I'm gonna bring these 4. Why am I bringing Dozo? Because I haven't used it yet. Literally, it's just like, I gotta get one Dozo game in here. Come on. Ursaluna and Arillo Kravitz. Okay. So this is pretty good. I mean, if I can get rid of... the Rillaboom, we're in really good shape. The problem there is that I do have AV. Do I think I can live in Earth Power? We'll find out. Okay, you go for Fake Out, which is fine. How much does this do? All of it. Okay. Dondozo can kind of go from here, right? You go for Blood Moon. What do you go for? Yep, so I am faster than Blood Moon or Saluna. Okay, you just go for a Hyper Voice. That's fine. This Dozo is unaware, right? Yeah. Okay, we're good there. Who comes in? Koraidon? I would assume, yeah. That makes me think that there is a... Mewtwo in the back. So I'm kind of interested to swap Dozo here. Tera. And Tera Blast into Koraidon. I don't know if they're gonna see this play. I'm hoping they go for a Flare Blitz. Yep, cool. It's like you probably think that I just have a fire and water type moves, so you're not really gonna see Tera Fairy, Tera Blast coming. Yeah, because there goes Blood Moon. Unless they protect, you could see that. Or normal is fine. Cool. Perfect. Okay, pick up the KO there. That's pretty massive. What do they go for? Blood Moon? That would be my guess. If they take out the... Oh, just Hyper Voice. Okay, so I ignore the boost. This is still gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt. That's painful. But I'll get double recovery here. Okay, that's a lot of recovery from the terrain plus the leftovers. So who's coming in? There's Mewtwo. Okay. We're still gonna find enough spot. Returns a grassy terrain. I want to... This is probably a faster Blood Moon then. No, it's slower. Well, it can be kind of fast. I think I want to protect to bait Blood Moon and swap into Tatsu. I want to get as much healing as possible. And I know that I'll be faster than Blood Moon. I'll be like 168. I'm probably not faster than Mewtwo. It's based 130, so they'd have to have like no speed investment. There's Psy Strike, which is fine. Oh, they go for Hyper Voice again. I have an answer for Mewtwo, and if they're locked in, doesn't matter. I think I just go for a Body Press here. Yeah. But I assume that an Earth Power or a Blood Moon, something will take me out. Yeah, okay, that does a nice chunk, though. I am +2. Does this take me? No. Okay. But another Psy Strike will, so I do have to give them more passive recovery. I should still KO with another body press. And if they protect here, then yeah, it's just like GG's, you know? But I want to get as much healing as I can. That doesn't matter. I'm unaware. Okay, so they called the Protect, which is pretty good. But again, I'm unaware, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so as long as it does less than... Okay. So I should get the KO with another body press here. And even if they protect, that means they don't have a ground type move, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, there's the Psy Strike, which won't do it. Yep. Yeah, there goes Ursaluna. Sunlight faded. It did how much? I went down to from 88 to 43, so it did just slightly over half. So I will survive another one barring a crit. But I can, I think, just... Yeah, unaware. Like, they can... They're not... They might be Scarf, I don't know. No, they're not, because they've switched moves. So I'm just going to protect. To heal. And I guess go for Wave Crash. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I just get Shadow Rider in and I win. You know, because I'm faster. As long as I break a potential sash on Mewtwo. So I can just go... And I don't think that's where the sash would be, but... I'll just go for Wave Crash here. That's fine, dog. Okay, you crit? That's fine. Alright. These two are faster than you. I mean, again, that's what's going to happen when you play Dozo. So I just click Astral Barrage. And I click Icy Wind. Icy Wind is the most accurate move. Yeah, not Sash. Okay, GG's. Yeah, that crit didn't matter. I mean, you just play that. When you have such a good matchup like that, you just play it as safely as possible to not give your opponent any outs. Yeah, okay, so I could have predicted the nasty plot, yada, 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 but there's just no point. Like, because if they crit me that turn or whatever, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's totally not worth it, so don't do it. Play safe. Play your outs. Do the best you can, that kind of stuff. So, got the Dozo game. Love Dozo. Ha ha ha. Got it at the end there. So, GG's to my opponent, Neko. Let's go ahead, hop into the outro. All right, everyone, that is the team. So, what are my thoughts? I mean, Calyrex Smeargle, good. We know that's good. That's been a prominent thing for a while now. I do maybe wish that it just wasn't Indeedee instead. I think the terrain control is good. The Spore is fine, but the Follow Me pressure, plus the ability to help hand to guarantee some of those Pollen Puff KOs, I think are really massive. So I would like to see that. Dozogiri's fine. I didn't use it too much, but it's not really super the point of today's video, so it doesn't matter a lot. And Multiscale on Dragonite's an interesting choice. I think overall the team is good, don't get me wrong, but I'm just a little curious about some of the choices. I'm curious why some of these choices specifically. But it's still a cool team. Like, I like Shadow Rider, I like Smeargle, I like Dozogiri, like, I like all these Pokemon, so it's perfectly fine. But yeah, give it a try for yourself. I think you should try this team out. I think this, like, genuinely, you should give this a go, see how you feel. Let me know your thoughts on the team in the comments down below. I would love to hear about them because I'm not super sold on it, but obviously it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. So thank you so much to, Zero Poke for making and sharing this team. I still had a ton of fun playing it. Thank you so much. And thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. But most importantly, please remember that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.